Hello my darlings, it's that time again. Dr. Slim presents at its best low carb treats, and today we are making a strawberry cheesecake, New York style. It's deconstructed and recreated. It's usually a short crust pastry with a cheesecake filling, some whipped cream and strawberries on top. And we are going to make that different. We make a cheesecake layer at the bottom, you already know it. Then we make a cream filled with strawberry jam and luscious strawberry with a glaze on top. It's going to be a feast and a party, and as you know, I'm still on a diet. Now I've already lost 20 kilos, isn't it cool? With low carb it's just so easy. Once you're with me, and what's my secret? I've already told, have some cake recipes on the market, 3 at all, so to speak. I have sugar substitutes that are really great combination, namely erythrit and stevia concentrate. I have the monin syrup, zero in caramel and in passion fruit. There's also in vanilla one. These 3 or 4 sugars that I combine so that not one is in the foreground, so we have a really authentic sugar taste. But now, enough babble. Today I thought we'd do it very quickly because it's the components from the rhubarb caramel cream cake, from the summer cake, and from the snow white cherry cake that we are all packing up here. And if you want to know exactly, then look at the individual elements in the individual cakes. I linked the ingredients below, of course. Exactly. Today I'll do it in no time, because I usually need an hour for such a cake, as almost with cooling times. And you can do it, you are well prepared. Let's start! This is going to be almost a thing in real time. No unnecessary messes, just to pour in what we have here. These are the ingredients for our cheesecake. We need a 20 centimeter mold, and we put a base in it. And have ours cut out of the baking paper, as I showed you with the dough novel, the snow cake. Now just mix our ingredients and pour it into the mold. Then it's back in the oven. I've already made a water bath on a medium level at 210 degrees centigrade. Then we let our cheesecake bake for nicely for 20 minutes. And switch the temperature down to 170 degrees centigrade, let it cool down for another 20 minutes, and then our layer is already done. Let's go! It works just so easy. And just put all the ingredients in a bowl here, a layered cheese here, our nice lean curd. Then I've got the creme fraiche light, 150 gram. Of course, we also want to be low fat, on the low fat side. Then we have a nice little 3 eggs. Then I mixed about 70 grams of erythritol stevia mixture, then about 60 or 50 milliliters of menin syrup. I have the pudding powder. This is vanilla, or you take the cream aromatic. And then I've got the vanilla extract. This one has got a light persimmon aroma. Well, we need some lemon zest, orange zest, and some baking powder, of course. You know, I like it to exaggerate. I've got these flavored cheesecake drops. I also put some drops in it. Look, very quickly. I put this away. And we'll mix our mass briefly in the KitchenAid, and you could do it also by hand. My low carb mice is you don't have to mix it for long, so that are no air bubbles. I really like it that way. And this is a little bit brown. I just got mixed up with the putting powder. This is caramel, but it tastes good anyway. Now put it into this mold with the baking paper, shake it a little bit so that there are not much air in it. The water is already in the oven, and we just put it inside. Let's slide it in. So then I set the timer to 20 minutes, and there it'll bake at 210 degrees centigrade, and then, as I said, turn it down to 170 degrees. So, my sweethearts, let's continue with our cream. We just whip our cream here, our whipped cream. This is the low-fat whipping cream for our wonderful plain vanilla cream. What else do we need? We have here 3 sheets of gelatin. We already have soaked them into the water, and we add some amaretto to it. The gelatin dissolves in the bag. Just heat it up on medium level, and in the meantime we can continue to make our curd cream. For this we take a small bowl and put something underneath it and put this vanilla curd inside. You also can use normal lean curd, but I like this because it has got some aromatics on board and there's no sugar in it. Then we put in grated lemon zest. We put also a bit of vanilla. You know that's lovely. And it almost no calories. It's pure vanilla. No carbohydrates, of course. And now butter vanilla drops. And now, yes, we've got found some flavor drops, cookie dough. Why not? We also make a little bit something. We want it to be special. And really there isn't too much flavor when it comes to cold cakes, believe me. Well, now we have our nice cream here. We are still giving our syrup and our erythrit stevia mixture inside. And something from the erythrit put into this whipped cream as well. And that's best mixed here with a tiny whisk. This is so small. I've got them in all sizes. Now we have to look after our gelatin. We warmed it up at the back. Look, everything is wonderfully liquid, and that's how it should be. And now let it run in here in a stream and stir meanwhile. Look, that no lumps form. Really stir all the time. Now it looks liquid, but believe me or not, it will be wonderfully firm again. And whoever wants to have it vegetarian, please take some sun apart, some stiffening whipped cream powder, 3 or 4 teaspoons. I'm used to gelatin, and it's just a good stiffening. We just go through the cream. Once more. Voila, there it is, as the French says, la crème chantilly. Oh, now we put this cream with our gelatin curd mixture. Just put it over here and fold it in. This should go quite quickly. You will already notice that the gelatine will set just a little. That's how we want it. Don't leave any leftovers, and we'll mix this and continue. Oh, this is a dream of a cream, believe me. For decorating, I've already have a prepared piping bag with a star nozzle here, and we put some of it into the piping bag that we can decorate the cake afterwards. And so this cream and the piping bag, let's cool it down into the fridge and take care of the strawberries and then the chocolate. That's already done. The cheesecake has only been in the oven for 12 minutes, as I said. Everything in real time. You have the cream. Now let's take care of the strawberries and the chocolate icing, because between our cheesecake layer and the cream, we pack some chocolate glazing. That's new and inspired by the Snow White cherry cake, and there's also the chocolate sauce that came from it, and it's also very easy. What do we need for it? We take first we raise our temperature a little bit and we pack some cream in our pot, let's say 20-30 milliliter. And we have a real good cocoa powder, and we've got this cacao butter, then some of the Monin syrup, caramel, and some of the erythrit stevia, and all that we melt, and it's really quickly and easy. Look, and if you see this consistency, it's like that, then it's still a bit too firm. So I take a little bit of cream. You can do that too, and lengthen the whole thing a bit until the consistency suits me, and the cocoa butter and the cacao have combined wonderfully. Oh, look, here it's done. That's the flash chocolate sauce. Wonderfully. And I've already shown you the chocolate pops. I have with caramelizer, let them soak a little bit. They are made from pumpkin protein and coconut fibers. Probably you find them. They have no sugar, and you put them in there too, but you don't have to do it. It's a little bit of crunchy, spongy feeling in this layer of chocolate. It's just an add-on. But the chocolate sauce plain will do. Will just be fine, and that will take ready for the finish of the cake. Let's continue here. We'll tidy up a little bit. We'll put strawberries in it. And what have I got here? Raspberries. Well, I have another commissioned work and I want to make a similar cake. I put raspberries instead of strawberries, and also fresh raspberries on top. I have the strawberry jam already prepared. That's what I advise you to do. Then it's nice and cool and ready, and it lasts forever. I show you how to do it in short steps with raspberries in the video of the summer cake and the apricot jam. As an example, I explained it in detail for you. So we put our raspberries in here, and I turn on my induction hob. What goes in? I have 500 grams of fruit here. I've got, you calculate like 100 grams of sugar substitute. So I have 50 milliliters of Monin syrup. I've got 50 grams of erythrit stevia mixture. And I've got 10 grams of apple pectin with calcium citrate, which I mix a little bit up. But you'll look that up in the apricot jam recipe. We need the calcium that the apple pectin will gel, and we have to stir it. Look, it's already like a little bit of bubbling with this induction hob. It's so fast. We put everything in with the apopectin and the erythrit and some amaretto and like also some vanilla. I love vanilla, you know that. And here I have these little lemon bags because where there's sweet, there's always have to be a bit of an acid. The two complement each other just wonderfully. So let's go out here, my lemon sweetheart. Now it's in. And we'll stir this through and cook it until it foams. And stir it well. Because only then can our apopectin really work. It has to heat up really good. So let's watch the raspberries bubbling. Oh, the cheesecake is in there. Oh, it's 20 minutes at the back. Now let's turn it down to 170 degrees and do another 20 minutes. So now look at what has happened. It's bubbling here and it has become frothy here. Then we bottle it and I have nice jars of jam, and I've got a jam funnel here, and just put it inside. Really quick, the hot jam. It's not almost as measured. Oh, I love it. So, look now, we've got two good glasses here. We turn the jars upside down, so put them in the fridge. If you do it beforehand, it will be better because it should cool down. It's I've got 400 grams of strawberries. I sliced them into thin slices about 1 centimeter. These we use to decorate. And what we else need? Well, we need some frosting for the strawberries on top. And therefore, Dr. Oetker, or there exists some strawberry glazing powder. Look, it always has got some strawberry aromatics inside. What do? We pack 230 milliliters of water here and put 50 milliliters of Monin zero syrup caramel inside, and some erythrit, like also 30 grams, and a dash of lemon because it's so nice, and this cake glaze powder, and of course again my lovely vanilla extract, and that we mix here. Here we do that à la minute. Boil and pour it over. We just prepare it here. That's everything done. What else to do? The cheesecake must be ready. You can also do it day before. Then it's a matter of 15-20 minutes until you layer your cheesecake and finish your cake. If you already have a finished strawberry jam and cheesecake, I wait another half an hour to let it cool down, and then we can assemble our cake. I'm happy, my babies, because I'm a bit hungry again. But I have to wait for my bosom friend because she always tastes with me, and it's a lot of fun and puts you in a good mood and fills us up. So feast yourself slim without regrets. That's my motto, and we can do that with this cake, my discovery from America. Now it's almost done. Look at that. It's bubbling a little bit, so it can go out. Now it's cooling outside. So, the beautiful cheesecake has now cooled down for 20 minutes. Now you have two options. By the way, I used, as I told you, a fine caramel pudding here by mistake. Well, it doesn't harm the taste, but you better use a cream pudding or vanilla pudding. Otherwise, it's not so brownish. But let's see, it's a nice experiment. So you have two options. Either you take it this way off and carefully loosen the edge here because it's a naked cake and we will see the outside. Loosen it from the baking paper. Now you can either directly put a cake ring over it or do as I do and overturn it, because then you have this beautiful bottom side down. I'll show you how that works. You just take a cake board and the cake ring over here, and of course you also need a underlayer, in this case a small cake saver, and with a bang! Tuck! Have the risk. That's the move. It looks a bit wild now, but it's not at all. I shake it a bit so that it fits, and I just flatten it out. You're welcome to do that. It will be totally compact again afterwards. We'll see you, we'll cool down that and then finish it with the cream and the strawberries. Hand and heart. Oops, there. That was really quick and easy. And if you don't dare to chip it over and just to do as I said, put the baking paper around it and the cake ring, it's easier for beginners. Yeah. What comes next is the most beautiful thing in making the cakes. When all the whole range is already here, I always heated our jam and the cake glaze à la minute, and it has become bubbles here, this glaze. It's got translucent, and you can see as soon as it comes into contact with cold, it becomes stiff. Then we have the cream in our piping bag. We also have the cream to decorate. And we have little hearts, diamonds and blossoms. I always like a bit of pistachio with it, with strawberries. Then we'll make something else, some tonka bean over the strawberries. Strawberries and tonka bean, they are like heavenly married. I don't know them too long, maybe only 8-9 years, but it is an insider to tonka bean, wow, and no calories, no carbohydrates, nothing. And then we'll do a little bit at the end, some silver dust over it. But now the cheesecake out of the cooling. And our strawberries. So, it has a wonderful temperature. We first make our chocolate layer, but for that we inject a small border because it's a naked cake, and naked cake means you can see the edge, and it's awful when the chocolate runs out. We take our chocolate frosting. We distribute it evenly, like that. We can work wonderfully with a turntable. Yeah, there exist cake turntables. The chocolate pops also look very great, and as I said, they have almost no carbohydrates. Our first layer is ready, already done. We put some amount of the cream on top of the chocolate layer and don't mix them together. Do it very gently and smooth it out. And turn the table a little bit. Oh, so that smells so good. And then please put it in the fridge for about 4 hours. So it should, you also can eat it earlier, as you saw it with the caramel cream, but if it really pulls through and that lasts for a week or longer, if it's covered, it's no problem. Everything is baked and sterilized, everything, that's a long-lasting thing because the cheesecake is baked. So that's enough for us now. Let's inject ourselves, or let's put some border again, because otherwise the strawberry jam will will just run out. And in the middle we also do something because it's simply better to cut, otherwise the strawberry sauce will run down in the middle. Here we have the strawberry, the pre-prepared strawberry jam. I showed you with raspberries, but this is with strawberries. Now take about 200 gram, not too much. And we spread the whole thing carefully out. Oh, my kids, that's already a dream of a cake. You know, I'm the sugar doll from the dancing belly group, and I love my cakes. Oh, look at the strawberries, look at the color. Now we can carefully fill up the whole cream here. Do it gently, step by step. That's going to work out again. Austrians say, ja moi, das geht sich aus. So, and we spread the cream evenly again. Now grate some tonka bean, and now just put the strawberries layer by layer, probably the bigger ones outside and all in the same direction. But please use fresh strawberries. We don't want them to be that moldy or something like that. Anyway, the more unripe you buy the fruit, the fewer carbohydrates it has, and we can enrich it with our sugar or syrup. So please, as a low-carb specialist, buy unripe fruits. We managed to make it so that they're still aromatic. And we layer them, one layer by the other. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? The strawberries are here nicely. I like it so much. Then we'll go on with our chocolate. I'm sorry. This is our glazing we prepared. Now we put it over it very elegantly. I left a little bit free again in the middle. Then, as I told you, we just can cut the cake better afterwards. Well, afterwards means 4 hours. And it's straight up again. Oh, we're so lucky. So, still very nice. Then we've got our famous dots on it. Let's dress the piping bag in shape and make 8 big dots. 3, 4. And do it crosswise. So then you just put some little dots. I hope you're lucky that they don't swim away, but it will stiffen up soon. So, very nice. And then there are strawberries in 4 dots. And on the other big dots we make our flowers. Now we've got diamonds left here. You know, diamonds are the girl's best friends. Do, 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 do. So the diamonds are on the dots and the hearts. Everyone gets a heart or 2, and now I'm happy. That's the cake. Now I'm happy when it has cooled down and my bosom friend that can come and feed. Here, with silver flakes flying from the cake through the air. It's finally time for the cake to come fresh out of the fridge. I love strawberries. And we'll break it now and cut it, and just need to take along the cake here very carefully. I've already done a little bit of preparation work. I admit that it's quicker here, but it's really easy. And then lift it up here, and da-da-da, our cake. Isn't it wonderful? Look at the miracle here. So I cut out a small piece here, then I make a small photo shooting here when my bosom friend is on the way and she's very hungry, and I want everything ready here so that I can show you how it's done. It tastes... So it's best to cut them in the middle. That's always very clever. And take a sharp knife and then press it down. Oh, it melts like butter. Oh. So, and now we'll take a piece out. We divided us so nicely that we're going to cut it in exact 8 pieces. I didn't know it was a diet here, then I would say it's real here. It might be a real cake. So, oh, there she is, baby. Oh, that's a nice layer of chocolate that we incorporated. Oh, isn't it lovely? So, I prepare everything that you also have nice little pictures. So, okay. Oh, that was lovely. I've prepared some coffee here, you know, with the zero drinks. We've got another video, and I show you how you make low carb drinks here. So what I'm still missing, my camera. I'll be back soon. Hello, is there someone? Oh, there's a strawberry cheesecake. Oh, should I try it? I can't resist. Oh, Kerstin, what are you doing? I didn't know you were already here. I wanted to film the cake. You tried it. I want to make filming. No, well, we can do nothing about it. Today with my bosom friend. Yeah. Now we taste it. Oh. She lost already 10 kilos thanks to great recipes from Dr. Slim. And you can really feast with it. Oh, you can feast. That's lovely. That's delicious. My sweethearts, become part of the community, and then you can eat such a great cake every week. Oh, I tried this coffee, this ice cold caramel latte. Oh, also lovely. It's with almond milk, espresso, caramel syrup. Mwah! Bye bye, my lovelies. Bye bye. See you. Bye.